Okay. Starting. Are we in? Yay, we're live. All right, cool. Apparently we're live. I'm back. Hi. So, I've just sent off that take. I did a comp for the last band, 100-year party court. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to them hearing back from them. Should be really good fun. I love sending off a take because yeah, I just love to hear people's feedback and if they like it or if they want changes, and yeah, I just love it so much. So we're going to move on to a friend of mine called Ryan Holms. We got to work together last year, and he's a really, really great artist. He's from Glasgow in Scotland, and yeah, he's great. He's done a bunch of stuff before. The song that we worked on last year was called Happy, and without sounding too cheesy, I'm really happy to be working with him again. So this one's called When the Sun Comes Up, and I can't stress to you how beautiful this song is. It's so good, and I have to make sure that I don't ruin it. I don't want to overplay or overdo anything. In saying that, I listened to it and went, ooh, I want to make sure I have like percussion and stuff on this, so that's probably going to happen. At least he can take it off if he doesn't like it, but I hope he does. I would give you some links to him. Oh, in fact, I do have a link. I'm lying. I have a link to him, which is... Thing is, Ryan has had so many different projects and like SoundClouds and Bandcamps, and he's very hard to keep up with. He's always creating. So as far as I can tell, this is hold on, let's just get back to you. Yeah, as far as I can tell, that is his newest SoundCloud. So yeah, go check it out. I put it in the comments as well, so we'll see if that all works. Right, I'm just going to quit some things again because they're showing as... I think my streaming quality is all going out the window, basically, because I'm messing around, but that's fine. Oh, I probably should have looked at his notes. I'm pretty sure that he just said, do what you want. Yeah, cool. It's always nice working with people that you've worked with before because, obviously, understandably, if you're working with someone you've never worked with before, they're just going to be like, well, what do you need? How good are you? What's your vibe? Do you want lots of direction? Do you want no direction? Can I trust you with my song? Because it's such a personal thing. But I like this because Ryan just basically went, you'll know what to do. Just go do your thing, which is a real big compliment. And a lovely thing. So I don't know why I just closed that because I need it. So I haven't done any notes really on this, so I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants. This is my chart for When the Sun Comes Up. Have I saved it? Yeah, of course I have, because I'm clever like that, clearly. Yeah, I'm going to go do maybe 3 takes of this. I don't really know what I'm doing. All I know is that I don't want to overpower it. But yeah, we'll just see what comes out naturally and then go from there, basically. So I may see you in a take, I may see you in 3 takes. Let's play it by ear, basically. All right, I'm going to mute you on here, and I will see you. Actually, before I do that, let me just check that we're still connected on the old. Oh, do you know what? I love it when technology works. It's such a nightmare when it doesn't. Happy days. This is my lifesaver, by the way. If anyone uses Logic, or I think it works on Pro Tools as well, I'm pretty certain it works on GarageBand. So whatever you're using, having a remote to get everything going is like invaluable. Because otherwise there'd be a lot of sort of hitting record and running, which is fine, but it's, you know, it's just a bit of a pain, really. Easy life is what I say, as easy as possible, without not having the quality, of course. Anyway, Right, let me just check if we've got anything going, and I should probably put on some sort of loop because that's a nice thing to do. Yes, we all good. We look all good. We look all good. All right, I'm muting you. I will see you shortly. hoping I might have something there. I feel like I do, but it's very hard to tell. Let me have a listen whilst you're here, because you can at least you can hear it all there. Oh. Well, you can't hear the song, but you know, good enough. Eh? This. I'm not sure if you're interested in watching me do a comp, but hey ho. Let's go with it. Yeah. One little tip working in Logic: save new alternative when you're doing comps, because do all this mishmash and then realise that something's gone wrong halfway, and then yeah, it's all over. So it's a good thing to put into practice. Right. You might be able to tell, but that bit it doesn't really lock with the guitar. That version does. That was where I was meant to go to the ride because it felt natural, and then second guess myself, which is never a good thing. So let's try the last thing. Get rid of that click after. It's getting a bit loose. It's funny how always the third take for me, or the last take, is always a lot more relaxed, but sometimes doesn't work. You can tell such a difference. Let's see what I did on the first take. I think I stayed on the hat. Do you know what? I think I might stick with number 3. No, by 3 I meant 2. It's the original. And I'm sure that there's a... There's a... I'll just do a copy and paste thing there for that first. Just make a note of that. Crashes. See how hate that second fill. That one there. So. Yeah, that one there. Don't like that one bit. I'm just hoping there's another one better. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So that can all be number 2. Okay. Yeah, so, hey, Joe Perkins! How you doing? Sorry, just watching me comping stuff. How boring is that? It's Joe Perkins. We worked together, well, we worked together on a couple of songs, but we got to do another one at the end of last year, so I can't wait to hear that. It's called Mr. Transistor, and it sounds awesome. Joe is a wicked guitar player, and his guitar sound is just so fat and like, yeah, proper sort of rocky, sort of 70s. I always think it's quite 70s, your sound, Joe, like in terms of its quality and in terms of its depth and thickness, and like, yeah, always a pleasure to play with Mr. Perkins, that's for sure. We did a Christmas song last year. It will be fatter. Do you know what I read that as? You said it will be fatter this time. This is because he's redoing his pedal board, which apparently will be 10 times better, which I love. I love that he's always, that you're always trying to better it. But I read that as, I'll be fatter this time, and I was like, that's a bit of an odd thing to say, but it's not that odd. As in, because it'll be fatter this time. I was thinking maybe because it has just been Christmas? I don't really know. Have you overeaten? Well, it has been just Christmas, exactly. Yeah, but anyone that wants to check out Joe Perkins stuff, I think if you go onto Facebook and / Joe Perkins Music, if I remember rightly, I'm just going to put it up there. I don't even know if it's right, but Joe, you can Perkins Music. You can tell me if I'm wrong. You can totally rectify the situation. But yeah, go check out his stuff. It's really, really good. There's also an element of kind of Allman Brothers sort of vibe about it. Anyway, I must stop. Anyway, loving, yeah, there you go. It is the right link. Yeah, Joe's wicked. We got to meet up for pizza. It was really nice. In, where were we? Bristol. Was it Bristol? Bristol? Somewhere down that way. I was on tour with Kim Wilde, basically, back in April, and we swang, Bath! It was Bath, sorry. I knew it began with a B, and I was like, it's not Bournemouth, and it's not Bournemouth, not Bristol, not... What's the other one on the coast? Brighton, but yeah, Bath. Which I found out is actually nowhere near you, really. You had to take like a train and all this madness. I thought it was like local. But yeah, it was really nice. We met up for some nice food and did a show. Yeah, I can't believe that was almost a year ago. Well, in a couple of months it will be a year ago. Yeah, great tour with Kim. That was really fun. Hopefully we'll be back down your way so we can catch another pizza. Nice Pizza Express pizza. All I remember is that you're veggie as well. And also that you've just been to Italy and you were just raving about we were raving about the ice cream. I think anyone that knows any musicians will know that talk to us about food and we will be like either music or food, we'll be talking for hours. So yeah, but anyway, it's lovely to see you, Joe. I'm so glad you're here. So cool. Write some more songs so we can work together more. Anyway, right, I'm going to go, I'm going to sort out this comp because I just need to do some, actually, shall I record the percussion whilst you're here? I'll get writing. Yeah, you better. I might just sit here and do the percussion streaming, why not? You'll just hear the drums as always, shall I just do let me just do a quick edit so it's not too like, or shall I? No, I won't, just in case I change my mind. Yeah, I'll keep it as is. Right. Oh, I bought something new from Homebase this week, which I'm so excited about. It's so sad. I've got to show you. Ah, it's already overflowing. This is my new percussion box, which now lives in the in the control room, which is good because my microphone for my percussion is here. Sorry, I'm just trying to multitask. I'm not doing a very good job. I'll check it. So I've got the most random tambourine. Well, random percussion. Check it out. This is the first ever bit of percussion I ever got. Long before I started playing the drums. It's from Phil Collins, tambourine. A friend of mine, who's actually a tour bus driver, gave one to me and one to my sister when I was about 7, I think. So sweet, so thoughtful. Right, I just want a shaker. Right, I'm seeing that this is going to be a problem. Oh, there we go. Shakers. Go for shakers, and I think I want tambourine. Maybe yeah, that one. A bit lighter. Oh, fun story about that tambourine. So, I was in rehearsals with, oh my gosh, I can see this is going to be a problem. I need to actually arrange that. I was in rehearsals with Tom Bailey from the Thompson Twins maybe 4 years ago, and he had just been to his lockup, and that he hasn't been to since the 80s, and he just had this mountain of tambourines, and he was like, will you use these? They're from the 80s. They haven't even been used really. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. So this is one of his 80s tambourines from Thompson Twin days, which is really fun. But yeah. Oh, Earl Bennett, Earl Drum. Hello. Hi, Earl. How are you? Are you streaming for your client using YouTube? Yeah, it's something that I just do generally for anyone really that wants to just see what I'm up to. Yeah, what I'm this madness of hello of recording and stuff. I was watching the other stream. The drums sounded rock solid. Thank you. This looks like fun doing streaming and playing music and being an engineer. Yeah, it's really fun. I've got to say, it's the hugest learning curve in my life. I've been playing drums for 20 years, and even that. I don't know about you. You're obviously a drummer. You must be. Your name is Earl Drum. And in fact, I can just about see your picture. Yes, you are. You know what it's like, right? Been playing drums for 20 years. I still feel like a charlatan when it comes to being a drummer. And I don't know if you feel the same, but oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy my playing. Yeah, I totally feel like a charlatan. I feel like I've been getting away with it professionally for the last 10 years. But then I built this studio and I was like, wow, I really don't know anything about this. And that was like 2 years ago. So I've just been trying to learn as quickly and as well as I can to do the best job I can. I certainly am still a charlatan in my head as a drummer. I definitely am as an engineer, as you say, but I'm so anxious and terrified of doing a bad job that I have to learn new stuff because yeah, otherwise it will all go wrong. I just can't let people down. It's a whole thing that I have. Sorry, I'm just going to set up some new tracks. So let's do one shaker track, and we'll do one tambourine. Yeah, I've spoken about this before actually. I think fear is one of my major motivators in life, which I don't know whether it's a good thing or not, but it gets things done, which is very good. Do I want that coming out of? Yeah. Yeah, bit of a weird one, isn't it? Really. I'm sure you're the same. I engineer too, but it's a lot of right brain, left brain. Jeez, I can't even read. You're doing great, thank you. I honestly, you know the struggle then, you totally. It's one of mine too, I understand. Yeah, it's the thing that makes us good at what we do, but it is not a burden, that's the wrong word, but it's something you learn to live with, it's something that you learn to deal with, and something that if you can learn to harness, I think is kind of the key. So I'd like to think I'm harnessing it. I'm sure I could harness it more. But yeah, fear is a big old thing. Right, what am I doing with my life? I am testing this. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, right. I don't even know what I'm doing actually, but that'll do. And yeah, I'm gonna record some percussion and see what. I'm sure there'll be stuff that comes up whilst I'm doing this, and I'm going, oh god. Bear in mind I still need to do my comp editing properly. But yes, right, let's, in fact, realistically, where do I want this from? Maybe I can do it from the beginning. No. I want to do it from there. Yeah, cool. Just occurred to me. What an idiot. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. Right. You can still hear that, but I need to take it off of my monitors. What an idiot. Yeah. See? It's things like that. Oh. Old idiot here forgot to actually stop in a bit in that stop bit, but there you go. Sorry. It's a driving force. Sorry, this is from Earl. It's a driving force, but I'll correct. Please trust that instincts. Have fun. You're awesome. Bless you. Yes, I think having fun is paramount. There's no point in, this is a lot of learning, a lot of work, and but I love it. I wouldn't be doing anything else. I can't do anything else. Don't want to be doing anything else. Part of the process. Hard to be creative and technical at the same time. I completely agree. You can do it, but things get missed sometimes. Good thing about the shaker part is you can loop it. That is true. I do like doing whole takes with things like shakers, though, just so that someone is paying me to be a human drummer, percussionist, whatever, on their track, and just out of respect for that, I will try and, you know, do it all in one can. I just want to make it as good as I can, basically. Right, I'm going to do the same thing again, but with the tambourine, Oh, come on. Get back here. But I loop away sometimes. Yes, that is true. There is time for loops, definitely. And in fairness, actually, sometimes people ask me to create loops, like percussion loops, like electronic percussion loops or drum loops on top of my drums or underneath my drums, however you want to look at it. In fact, there's a great artist called Nathan Timothy, really great songwriter, asked me to do that, sort of a la Howard Jones. What song is it? A new song, I suppose, or Is to Blame. There's like some really iconic percussion loops under those songs. He's a big Howard Jones fan. I have the pleasure of working with Howard occasionally. Well, I was a lot year before last. And that wouldn't have worked as an acoustic loop. I don't have enough percussion, and B, I couldn't play it that well to make it. And it needed to sound that kind of dry, not dry, but very clean sounding. It's not, this is very The Room and, that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling like this. I'm so sorry, Elle. I'm so sorry that I'm rambling on like a mad woman, but it's fine. Okay, right, let's do this tambourine. Yeah, okay, cool. Good Lord, that shaker is incredibly loud. That's not conducive to a good vibe. Okay, that's good enough. Again, one dodgy tambourine that I just need to get out of there. Oh, right. It can come off. Oh, you have a lovely studio. Thank you. I'm very, 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 very lucky. Yes, loops from the 80s, like no one, are iconic. I love Howard Jones. Yeah, Howard's amazing. Like, amazing musician. Great to work with. Like, absolute genius. I guess you play that one with the original loop. Yeah, so funny thing with how it's set up is well, I say there's two drummers. There's me and Johnny Atkinson, who we both also do Kim Wilde, which is weird. But so Johnny is on electronic drums, and then I'm on this kind of crazy stand-up like electronic percussion rig, and then but on No One Is to Blame, we also have the original loop on the backing track, which is being the backing track played by one of the keyboard players, who filters it in and out and stuff, and makes it kind of more what am I trying to say? More modern, more up to date for live. Bring a bit of energy to it. So yeah, for such a slow song that seems like there's not a lot going on, there's loads going on. If you know what I mean. But I guess it's one of those things. The most effortless sounding things usually have the most work that goes into them. So yeah, if typing is typing is bad on iPad. I understand what you mean. I find playing the tambourine flat controls the jingles a bit, unless that's the effect you want. It is actually. I appreciate that though, because I think tambourine players, possibly the most underrated instrument, percussionist to, that tambourine is hard to play. But yeah, I wanted quite an open sound. I know you can't hear the backing track, but it's very, it's kind of like not countryside-y sounding, so it's very like open. So I wanted quite a not ethereal, but that sort of thing. So not just a, but more like that sort of thing, if that makes any sense. So hopefully I got that. But like I said, I'm going to listen back. I'm going to clean everything up. I'm going to send this take to Ryan. I was hoping maybe he might be here to say hello, but it doesn't look. If he is, he's totally lurking. Bless him, and that's absolutely fine. I think it was Phil Collins, and that drum part was amazing on Howard's song. It was. You are 100% correct. Yes, Phil Collins is an absolute genius. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Oh, and whoever this other person that's watching is. But thanks for being in with me. And yeah, like I say, go check out Ryan's stuff. He's a great musician. He's a great songwriter. Yeah. Anyway, have a lovely day. No worries, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to see. In fact, after this, I'm going to look at your channel. I hope you have videos up that I can watch you playing. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will be back another time soon, I'm sure. All right. See you later. Bye.